What is going on, guys? It's your boy K-Mac here, and I just came across a pretty awesome article on Dig about rumors about the new Xbox 720, and apparently there's been a release of dev kits for it already, and that someone that has their hands on not one but two pairs of dev kits has already released a bunch of information about it, and he's trying to sell one on eBay, and it's all kinds of things are blowing up, but he's released all kinds of information about it. And what it basically boils down to is the next Xbox has mandatory Kinect, game swapping, new controllers, and a bunch of other features. So let's jump into what some of this means. First off, mandatory Kinect. Now Kinect, right now, as you know, is an optional aftermarket attachment you you plug in, and it's kind of pretty useless. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Kinect is pretty much useless at this point. I've purchased one the first week it came out, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I had not wasted my money on it, because it is fucking useless. The voice commands are non-existent. They're useless. They're shoddy at best. There hasn't been any games that are of any virtual use or any good games for it at all. They've just been balls terrible. Nothing really. I mean, there was the Skyrim voice commands people were getting uppity, getting all hyped up about, but other than that, there's really been nothing. And it's been 2 or 3 years since that thing came out, and there's just been nothing at all that's even remotely usable for at least me. With that thing, it's a complete piece of shit, waste of time in my opinion. But apparently, with the new system, it's going to be the Kinect 2.0. That's apparently supposed to be way better. It's going to be able to do things a lot better. Up to 6 people it can watch at once. Especially, it's going to have facial recognition and all kinds of things, so it can tell if you're happy or sad and your emotions and whatnot just by your facial expressions. And supposedly the Xbox 720 is not going to work at all unless this thing is plugged in and running. So that's very weird, because I know a lot of people that run the Kinect mic and they have the TV over their sound. And in a lobbies, their Kinect mic will just be so loud and annoying you have to mute them. So I wonder if they've come up with a solution for that problem. But apparently, yeah, it's only going to run while this thing is plugged in. And some other details about it. The 720 is codenamed Durango, apparently. I'm not really sure what any of that means. But the person that was giving out these secrets is compared to the graphics going from Halo 2 on an original Xbox to playing Crysis on a powerful gaming PC. That's how much he says the step up is, and that's amazing to me. Right now, I'm trying to think of what exactly Halo 2 looked like when I first played it. Compare that to Crysis, which is one of the best looking games I've ever played on PC. But I've never actually played on PC, but I've seen videos of it on PC, and it just looks amazing. And if it's going that big of a jump just to the next system, I am very excited to hear about that. Some of the next things up is the storage and installations of games. Apparently now that games are going to be mandatory to install to your system, so that you can be running more than one at one time. But I'll get more into that in a second. It says it's going to come with a 500 gigabyte size, which is standard, which is leading me to believe you can get a higher one, which I probably will be. The installation will take place automatically once you've purchased the game. When you put the disc in, it'll automatically store it to your system. Doing that in the background. But what this really means is you can now multitask, and it's quote unquote game juggling. It's kind of like when how if you have an iPhone or an Android or something like that, where you can be running more than one app at the same time. Say you want to be on Facebook and you want to text, or you want to be on the internet. You can do that, and they're running in the background, so you don't have to quit one and then open another one and then quit that and then go back to the other one. You can be running them all at the same time, and in the background you can switch out between them. The new Xbox is apparently going to run something very similar to this, whereas since all of your games are mandatory to update to download to your system, once they are on your system, you can basically running them in the background at all times. So say you're playing Call of Duty and you want to you're playing single player, of course, because you can't pause online gameplay, but you want to pause it and you want to go play the single player for Halo, or you want to go play Call of Duty, a different Call of Duty game. You can just pause it, and instead of having to switch out the discs or anything stupid like that, you can just seamlessly switch game from game and do your thing seamlessly and quickly. And I'm really excited about this. It's a pretty cool feature. I'm pretty stoked about that. Apparently the controller, the Durango's controller, is a natural evolution of the Xbox 360's pad, according to this information. It's just a near identical layout, not necessarily a problem considering the cross-platform popularity of the layout. Pretty much it's not going to change all that much, not going to be anything drastic, but they did go on to say that Xbox 360 controllers will not be compatible with this system, so you'll have to buy all new controllers. So if you have like a scuffed gaming controller or anything fancy like that, it's going to be useless on the new system, which kind of sucks because a lot of people have gotten those controllers lately because they are so awesome, but they're pretty expensive, so it sucks they won't work on the new system. But I'm sure that once they start making them, they'll start making new scuffed controllers for the 720, and we just have to buy another one, which kind of sucks, but it's not the worst thing ever to happen. Now, some of these specs they have listed here have been speculated on by other videos. I know Woody's done plenty of videos on this, the specs for it. And from what I'm seeing here, and from what I've seen in other videos, like Woody's video on the specs, he was pretty right on. Says here an 8-core, 64-bit CPU running at 1.6 gigahertz. It's gonna have 8 cores, like I said, and it's gonna be able to run up to 1080p. A lot of people were hoping that they would see 4K, but apparently it's not gonna be able to run 4K. But it's actually gonna run in true 1080p, unlike the Xbox 360, which runs in 1080p. You know, wink, wink. It's just an upscaled version of 560p. But this is apparently going to run in actual 1080p, which I'm stoked for. And it's all gonna have a HDMI. It's not gonna have component cables anymore. So that's pretty cool. What else? We'll also be able to run, if you have a 3D TV, it'll be able to run 3D games. If they're, developers make 3D cutscenes or anything like that, it'll be able to run in 3D 1080p. It's also going to have built-in Wi-Fi, just as like the new Xbox 360s do. It'll have built-in Wi-Fi, which is nice. I like that on mine. But that's all for this video, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys can drop me a like and leave some more comments. Tell me what you guys think about this and what other rumors you guys have heard. And don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for all the latest news on Xbox 720 and PS4 and all things gaming. But that is it, guys. Game the fuck on. Until next time, peace out. Alright, if you guys are new around here, you guys can feel free to subscribe. Like I said, I do all these videos about all of these new rumors and stuff coming out, but I also do a lot of Let's Plays. As you see here, Pokemon is on the screen. I also do all kinds of Halo and Call of Duty and all kinds of good stuff like that. So make sure you guys subscribe for more content and have a good day and game the fuck on. Until next time, peace out.